So my friends, if you're looking for a fitness tracker which doesn't necessarily look like a fitness tracker, then you may want to consider this budget model from Bozlun. It's under £50, it does all of the things that a fitness tracker will, and I think it looks pretty good. Let's take a closer look. We recently looked at this smartwatch by Lenovo. Now this was only around £30 odd and it did most of the functions of a smartwatch and fitness tracker. But a few people said to me that it did look a little bit on the feminine side. And is there a more manly version around for you men out there? And so the guys at Bozlun have sent me this, which is the W31. Now I was really surprised by the look and feel of this watch. It's waterproof to IP67 rating, and it's rubber, but it's got stainless steel back and a stainless steel rim around it. The screen is a 1.22 inch screen, which is nice and bright. It's charged via one of those strange little cables, which I'll show you in a second, and there's a comprehensive set of instructions. Now let's take off the plastic coverings to the front and the back, which by the way didn't fit brilliantly well. In fact, I think they may have them the wrong way around. But what you're then left with is a really quite smart looking watch. And it does feel like it's a little bit more premium than the £50 or the £49 price suggests. Now, underneath the hood of this 1.22 screen, you do have a pretty large 310 milliamp hour battery. And the manufacturer says that just 2 hours of charging will give you up to 10 days standby. Now, that is pretty impressive. So setting this thing up in the first place is really very simple. You just give it a full charge, which will last a couple of hours. In my case, I had it fully charged within about 30 minutes, and then it will automatically come on. And you're presented with a fairly attractive color screen. Now, it's not the highest resolution, but it's better again than some of the cheaper brands that we've looked at previously. Now, all of those things around the dial, like the numbers, the cities, they are purely for decoration. So don't think that it's going to give you any other information about time zones in different countries, for instance. There are 5 navigation buttons around the edge of the watch, and then the middle button is effectively the select button, which you can press, and when you press and hold, it will return you to the home screen. There are a number of different watch faces that you can select between. They're all a little bit on the science side of things, so do bear that in mind. If you are looking for a very clean and very simple design, you're not going to find that with this watch. This watch does a really good job of the simple things. Obviously it tells the time very well, and you've got the different modes for sport, which I'll come on to in just a second. But when you do go through the functions, you'll be able to select a heart rate monitor, and again that is very straightforward, and I like the fact that this also had a sleep monitor as well, which again we found to be very accurate. Where this watch does brilliantly is in terms of notifications. So not only do you get all your SMS, your Facebook, your iMessage, but you can even get reminders like take some drinking water, for instance, and also make sure you stand, similar to what more expensive designed smartwatches and fitness bands would do. You can easily keep a track on your day so far just by pressing the top right button, and that will take you to how far you've gone and your steps. There's a QR code within the literature which you can just scan, and that will take you to RaceFit Pro, which is a pretty good, it's not something that I've had too much experience of, but from what I've seen so far, it looked pretty good and very functionable. Now there are 8 different sports modes that you can choose from, but bear in mind when you're doing running or cycling and you're wanting to go out and about, the GPS function will only work if you've got your GPS device with you, so you will need to have your phone on you as well. There's no GPS built in. So the application will monitor your sleep, the calories, your distance, and your steps. So it will do it all in a pretty straightforward and easy to read way. If you are using the GPS function, then you'll need to make sure that you do that within the application and not rely on the watch to start the activity. As you can see, I've got a button there that says press start. Now there are loads and loads of different settings and tweaks and changes. I'm not going to bore you in this video by showing you those, but suffice to say, if you want to set goals, take photos, do whatever you want, there are literally hundreds of different settings. So if you're in the market for not the most expensive fitness tracker or fitness watch, but you want to keep an eye on your activity, then something like this might be perfect. The battery lasts forever, you've got so many different functions available, and it will track the most important things. Guys, let me know what you think about this. Leave a comment in the box below. Thanks for watching this video as always, and I really do look forward to seeing you on the next one.